I've walked through deserts where the sun bleeds red, where the wind whispers names of the dead. I crossed an ocean painted blue with lies, carried a flag song from a mother's cries. They said we were the light breaking through the dark, but we were just a match that lit the spark. We planted seeds of freedom in foreign soil, but all that grew were graveyards drenched in oil. The sand remembers every step we took, every prayer we stole, every truth we shook. We called it liberation, dressed it up as faith, built our glory on the ruins of their state. They gave us speeches written in golden ink, but never showed us mirrors where we'd see what we'd become. I wore my uniform like armor made of pride, but it was just a costume for the guilt I hide. They pinned us medals heavy as the stones that marked the graves of people we called foes, but they were only guarding what was theirs, their children's laughter, their ancestors' prayers. We were told we were the shepherds, but we were wolves dressed in wool. We were told we brought the morning, but we were just a storm before the fall. We're heroes on the screen, legends in the light, but ghosts in the reality we left behind. We brought the thunder to their quiet lands, never felt the trembling earth beneath our hands. And now I see through the smoke, through the shame, the ones who fight with nothing but their names, who stand on broken ground and will not flee, who defend their homes from soldiers just like me. They're the heroes I believe. I've seen boys become men in a single breath, then watch that breath surrender into death. Hearts of gold melted down to bullets cold, sent to die for stories that should never have been told. We were poets forced to write in blood, artists painting nightmares in the mud. They died believing they were saving lives, never knowing they were just the knives and hands that carved up continents for greed, while calling it a holy righteous deed. Tommy held his rifle like a cross, believed in every word until he lost his legs, his faith, his reason to go on. Came home a hero, but the boy was gone. I remember faces I was trained to hate, now they haunt my dreams, it's far too late. A father shielding children with his flesh, a mother scream that I can't forget. We call them collateral, we call them cost, but they were worlds, entire universes lost. I see them now for what they always were, not targets, not statistics in a blur, just people trying to survive the storm, trying to keep their families safe and warm. We were the wildfire racing through their fields, burning down the harvest, breaking what won't yield. We were the flood that drowned their sacred ground, then called it progress when we watched them drown. We stole their peace and called it war. We took their future, said we'd give them more, but all we left was shadows, ash and stone. A generation better people overthrown. I was a pawn, moved by invisible hands, a grain of sand in empires built on sand. They told us we were righteous, we were just, but righteousness don't bloom from blood and dust. heroes on the screen, martyrs in the myth, but lost souls wandering through the ruins we left. We believed the lies because we had to trust that our sacrifice meant more than blood and dust. But when I close my eyes and face the night, I see the ones who had the right to fight, who weren't invading, weren't the storm, just souls defending hearth and home. From me, from we, from the machine we chose to be. Saw the flaws. You deserve the truth that matched your sacrifice, not lies wrapped up and sold at any price. To those who stood against us in the sand and rain, who we labeled enemies to justify the pain, you were the heroes in this broken tale, the ones who wouldn't run, who wouldn't fail. You defended what was sacred, what was true, while we were just the nightmare breaking through. Forgive us, forgive me. We didn't know. God help us, we didn't want to know.